I got to go always a minute or two early because I got to make sure everything's setting up and everybody can hear me, give everybody a chance to come in. Got to get my camera angle right so all my shit shows up nice and, in frame there so I can get things rolling and get it set up to where I can see the chat. And I mean, I just got to get all kinds of shit rolling on here. But, welcome to another live haul video. Um, I am your host, Stevie B, and today we are going to go through last week's uh, new stuff. Sean Franklin, what's up? Glad to see you join me from Comet Vantage's live stream. Vantage just got done finished the live stream. Thought I'd wait till he finished up before I started mine. So Comic Finds, hey, everybody coming over from Comic Vantage's live stream. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas. Mine was great. Mine was great. Then at the end of it, we were throwing away all the wrapping and paper and all the boxes and cleaning up, and we went to take the dog out and walked around behind the house, and we just heard water gushing. Yeah, one of my pipes burst. I don't know if you guys been in the wake of this little Arctic blast that just swept through the Central America here, but South Central America, but we were hitting record lows here in Arkansas of like -7. And man, we live in a mobile home. And let me tell you, it's really hard to keep your pipes from freezing in a mobile home. But they sure did. They froze up and busted. So I may have to end this live stream rather abruptly because I am waiting on the plumber to come over and fix my busted pipe. So yeah, so he said he might be able to get over and he might not. So anyway, Sean, have you read Moon Knight and Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Guardians of no. Simple answer to all those. I am not a Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, or Guardians of the Galaxy fan. I don't even buy them, to be honest with you. Yeah, you just you hit the sweet spot of the books that I'm not a fan of. But no, you can see what I've been reading there. I'll show you, Sean. Sacrament. More indie stuff than anything, man. Like Monsters of Metal. I mean, I swear today while I wait on the plumber to get here that I am going to definitely read some books today. That is my goal for the day. Sweet Candy Vigilante. I love that. That's good. Been good. I've read the first couple issues of it. Playthings. I'm behind on, but I've been reading. So I read a lot more indie stuff than mainstream stuff, and because there's that argument going on, about influencers and flippers ruining the hobby. And I'm telling you, if anything's ruining the hobby, it is shitty writing. I don't even hardly. I just can't even. DC has become unreadable. Johnny Five, I'm glad you're here, man. Because if we are going to unbox my winning from the drawing that I didn't know I was entered into from Johnny Batista, Mr. Johnny Five Alive. If you aren't subscribed to him, one of the coolest cats in the YouTube community and in the Instagram community. He is my guy. Huge fan, huge friend. Love him to pieces. So go subscribe to Johnny. He should have way more subscribers than me because honestly he's way more entertaining than I am. But Biggie, What's going on, my brother? But anyway, since you're here, Johnny, so we get this, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox Johnny's right away. I'm trying to keep these under less than an hour last time. That was the biggest complaint. I like the live format, but damn, an hour, dude, cut it back. So while Johnny's here, let's just see what we got. I didn't watch the rewind or anything to, because I didn't want any spoilers. I wanted to see what I got. So let's just open it up. So shall we? Foo. All this time, Foo trolls me because says Stevie when he busts open his knife. So we got something for you. Make short work of this, Foo. Nothing handles a package like little Foo. All right. Let's see. What did I win? Oh, Johnny, you ain't got to thank me, man. Thank you. Been a great friend to me over the last year or two, and all right, let's see. Cool. Pull tab. Johnny 5 Alive again. There you go. Subscribe to this man. He is way undersubscribed to. Way undersubscribed to. Very entertaining. Like I said, way more entertaining than I am. So if you're subscribed to me, you like my stuff, you definitely like Johnny's stuff. Same with Biggie. Can't subscribe to Biggie. Who's not subscribed to Biggie though? Really? I mean, everybody's subscribed to Biggie. It's like a prerequisite to join the comic book community on YouTube. They're like, put your name, your email address, your password, and a little subscription link to Biggie Shack. So if you don't click that Biggie Shack subscription button, then you just can't even get a YouTube account. Simple as that. So go do it. These are awesome right off the bat. I ain't even got to the comic book yet. Black Hammer and Gnome. These are chromium cards, not to be confused with foil cards. These are chromium, and everybody knows, if you watch my channel, everybody knows I'm a sucker for chromium. Love chromiums. So that is actually really cool. Little throw-ins. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that. All right, well, let's see what we got in the books here. They're in the little bubble wrap here. And I like, he's a idiot's guide to opening comic book packages. Pull tab. And all right. Oh, he wrote it on the outside. That's all right. I don't know what they are, so. Oh, dude. This is like Savage Avengers. I don't know which number it is, but let's flip this over. I want to see. Oh, Uncanny. I'm sorry. I thought it was Savage. Dude, that's nasty. I love that. Uncanny X-Men number 12. I thought it was Savage X-Men or something, but but dude, that's nasty, dude. Dang. What's up, Lewis? Comic Vantage is here. I actually think this is in a Comic Vantage box. You can always tell if it's in a Comic Vantage box because it got that snap. Maybe I'm wrong. This may not be. This actually probably came from J. Scott Campbell's. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. You see, I mean, listen to that. That is the sound of a Comic Vantage bag. That snap gives it away. Oh yeah, J. Scott Campbell. I knew who it was, but that is badass. Rogue. Next, this one. It's got a COA on the back. Marvel 1000. Rob Liefeld. It is a picture for those of you with a foot fetish. Turn your head. Signed by Liefeld. Oh, nice. Okay, he didn't draw the feet. I like it when a man, knows his place. But dang, that's cool. Deadpool and Cable. That is badass. So that's my little my win. But yeah, like I said, win to a drawing I didn't know I was in. Apparently, I guess I got entered in because I donated to help out his kid whose car broke down. Stuff, man. I've been there. Everybody knows that this community came together for me when I really needed help, and so it definitely got. I'm gonna pay it forward. Try to pay it forward anytime I can. And for guys like Johnny, hell, he's just a decent human being all the way around. So I'm always gonna try to help somebody out if I can. So didn't even know there was a drawing for it. I just saw his post said he needed help, and I was like, click, and I just went right to his Cash App and sent him what I could. But those are nasty. Thank you, Johnny, man. I dig the shit out of those. Little signed Rob Liefeld. That is awesome, dude. All right. Well, that is cool. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you, man. You raised $424. Giveaway sale. Dude, you think you did that backwards, Johnny, but that's what I gotta say, man. Johnny's a great dude, so of course he wants, he's gonna give back. He's gonna go overboard it. But man, but that's cool. I really hope that he ever get his car fixed. Johnny, was that enough to help him out and get him hooked up? I hope so. Yes, this week's episode sponsored by Sonic. But all right, well, let's go through the haul videos, and you can sit there. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad people turned out to help out, and that was awesome. All right, my haul video, so I can backpedal about all the shit I said about not collecting a whole lot of mainstream stuff, and then get all this mainstream stuff. I'm the worst. I'm a hypocrite. I can't help it, man. I'll say I don't want that stuff, and then first one out of the gate, Planet Hulk, World Breaker, #2. I'll pick that up. I love Hulk. I like the Hulk. I can't help it. So I'm gonna pick them up, and then I'll read them, and then if they suck, I'll put them back. Had to watch my text. Like I said, waiting for the plumber to come fix my busted ass pipes. So then again, another one, Iron Man #1. I was gonna pick up the #1 when they do it, because you just never. I like to have a #1 issue, because it's part of things I collect. If they come out with another new #1, I'm gonna get it just for shits and giggles. And this dark web stuff, I kind of want to read because it sounds intriguing. So I'm gonna pick it up, and then it'll sit and sit and sit, and eventually I'll get around to reading it. And Dark Web, X-Men Dark Web #1. Cool cover though. Biggie's about half asleep right now. He's going, oh God, really? Get to some good books, man. Yeah. But Amazing Spider-Man #15. I've been picking these up, and then this cover just got me, dude. That is just nasty. Love that cover. So I was almost fixing to cut these from my pull list until then I saw that cover. I was like, okay, one more. Oh, and then here's the embarrassing part. Let's just pull the Band-Aid off and get over it. Okay, so back in the 90s, Image and Spawn, or Image and DC did a Spawn Batman crossover, and it was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. I have the originals. I still have those. So when they got together and announced they were going to do another Batman Spawn crossover, yeah, I went in head first and said, take my money. I want it. So I got four different covers. I didn't get all the covers. I'm not fanatical. I just got the 4 covers that I liked. And you're going to ask me to tell you who the covers were. I know some of them, but can't remember who does all of them. I want to say that this one is actually McFarlane, And this is the glow. I think this is the glow in dark cover, but I think this is actually McFarlane on this one. Wait, look at the capes. Yeah, yeah. If you look at the capes, that's a giveaway. I believe that's McFarlane. But yeah, I went all in on these, and this is Capullo. No, this is the glow in the dark one. My bad. This is the glow in the dark one, and this is Capullo. But yeah, I just had to have them. And this is Campbell on the cover. Again, love the covers, love the covers. And then this one, Fabok. How do you say his name? Fabok and Anderson. You say his name, damn, that's badass. That's how you say it. That's badass. Love it. So there you go. There's my FOMO. But honestly, it's not FOMO. It's more of a nostalgia, man. The Batman Spawn. I haven't read it yet. I can't wait to read it though. I'm going to read it. I promise. Just this week been hectic with Christmas and all, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading those. And then of course, Spawn on the cover of the random DC books. I'm trying to get all of them because when else are you going to see Spawn on a Wonder Woman cover? I mean, that's just cool. Like I said, it's one of those things you're not going to see very often. Wonder Woman and Spawn on the cover of a book. Oh. I got the worst, and I loved them, man. The 90s, man. I loved the Batman Spawn. What I really loved was at the end of what I think it was the Spawn Batman one. At the end, Batman hurls his Batarang at Spawn and sticks it in his face. And then for how long in the Spawn comics did Spawn have that gash in his head with the stitches across the front of it? I mean, forever. They kept it in continuity, so I thought it was really great. Again, this Sweetie Candy Vigilante, the shoelace. Yeah, it was a shoelace. It was funny as hell, but it was a great story. Did you get these, Luis? Did you get the new ones? I gotta read them. I'm gonna read them. Like I said, I'm gonna dedicate this afternoon, hopefully, to catching up on my reading. I got a shit ton of books to read. But this Sweetie Candy Vigilante, yeah, right. This is another series that I'm kind of going all in on. She's like a direct descendant of Candyman. Yeah, isn't that a? Yeah, it's a. I knew it was a album cover homage, but I didn't know who it was. The Misfits, really? But yeah, I got some other ones that I got coming from that series, but yeah, she's like a direct descendant of Candyland, and I mean, dude, I've got some more covers coming for this one because the covers are just amazing on these, and I read the first one and I'm liking it so far. So, my pick, old school man, Sweetie Candy Vigilante is my dark horse pick. So there you go, Lewis. You always give your picks. I'm gonna give mine. My dark horse pick. Go back, pick up the other two, pick up the first three that are out, and definitely get in on it. Another one that's been really good. I think Lewis will agree. Comic Vantage, you'll agree. Grimm, it's been really good. I'm behind a couple issues, but what I've read so far has been really good. So I've been picking those up. All right, now we get into some. We'll do one more. Speaking of Sweetie Candy Vigilante and variant covers, this was limited to 350 copies, and it is by Ivan Talavera cover for that Sweetie Candy Vigilante #1. So I went ahead and picked up that cover because I love that. That is So good. So there you go. All right. And if Biggie's still here and hadn't fallen asleep on me, now we get to some meaty ones, a little bit more meaty ones. And this is well, actually this is a funny story. You guys will be able to laugh and point at me for this one. This is West Coast Avengers #7. It was an accident. This is not the West Coast Avengers #7 that I wanted. This is volume 2, I believe. And I believe I wanted volume 1. Or no, 3. I think I wanted volume 3. Or vice versa. Anyway, I thought this was the first appearance of Jeff, the land shark dog, which I thought was a funny character, and I thought it'd be a cool one. So I shot and missed and got the wrong Avengers #7. Crap. Bad thing about it is this thing needs a press with a badness too. It isn't even a good condition one. This one I overpaid for that one. But anyway, here's one for you, Lewis. You might appreciate this, and maybe you can help me with this one. This is another Hulk 180, 181 situation. But this is a Star Wars book. So, the first appearances. First appearance of Jar Jar Binks, first appearance of Anakin, first appearance of Qui-Gon, and all these is supposed to be in Star Wars The Phantom Menace Episode 1, The Phantom Menace #1. I've done some digging on this to try to see what's going on with it, but the claim is that those are not the first appearances of those characters. That their first appearances are actually in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace #1/2, because this is not a preview of #1. It is a original story that takes place chronologically before #1, and all those characters are in there on the cover even. So this would be the first appearance of all those characters, and this is the Wizard Mail-In exclusive, gold foil exclusive. So it's pretty hard to find one. Doesn't say how many. I love the Wizard certificates. They were published on the exact same day, the same dates. These came #1 and 1/2, and the trade paperback all came out the same month, the same year, at the same time. So that is what my research discovered. They all came out at the same time. So tie at best, right? But I would say chronologically that this one took place before #1. It's a prequel type thing. So this should be the first appearance. But I love Wizard certificates of authenticity that don't say anything other than it's a Wizard 1/2 book. And you have one. Nobody signed it. There's no limit print run of or how many they made. So who knows? But still a really cool book. Very, very cool book to have in your collection anyway. Now we're going to chase the first appearance of Darth Maul, which people can't decide whether it's #1, 2, or 3. I think they've ruled out #1 because it's like a hologram. But #2, he's got dialogue, and it's a Gambit annual 14 or 266 situation where he's full appearance, part of the story, has dialogue in #2, but #3 has that really cool Darth Maul cover. So that's the one people are paying the big bucks for. And last but not least, one that I was so happy to grab, has been on my hit list for a while, but it's an iconic cover by anybody's standards, and one of those covers that 100 years from now will still be sought after. as being an iconic cover. And that's Wonder Woman number 72, that Brian Bolland statue cover. And this thing is immaculate condition. It's a beautiful copy. And of course, I got it in that little snapping Mylar. But yeah. But Lewis right now is on his computer doing some research to see if I'm right, or if he can debunk it. But I love this cover. Like I said, iconic, will always be iconic. These are the books I'm trying to lean towards. This is what I sacrificed all my mystery box unboxings for, are books like this that are going to be iconic all, down the line, 20, 30, 100 years from now. No, and I had, boy, was I wrong. I was calling that a Frank Miller cover, and it's not. Not Frank Miller. I mean, it looks just like his art, but it's Janson. Is that his name? Still an iconic cover, but still wall worthy, but it's not Frank Miller. I felt stupid. I was like, that's not Frank Miller? Oh my God, it looked just like Frank Miller. But but that's the haul, man. That's the haul this week. I got one probably in my mailbox now that I'm going to save for next week. I got a bunch of stuff coming for next week, and then you'll see a period of a slowdown because, we got our bill weeks that come, that take up most of my checks. So I got to slow the hell down so I can make sure I keep the money in there for my bills and everything. But yeah, I think this damn thing here is gonna go in the dollar bin. I successfully finished my 3rd annual Stevie B comic book giveaway at my place of employment. Every year I give away basically all the books that I get from mystery boxes that are filler books and I don't really care about that much or whatever. I save them and pile them up, and whatever I have left at the end of the year, I put them out for Christmas. And yeah, Valiant books. Anything that has the word Valiant on it is in there, except for my prized possession there. Y'all love that, don't you? But I set them out and I give them away. I must have given away almost 200 books this year. It's about the average every year, about 200. I think the first year is almost 300. But but it was a huge success. I had a lot of fun doing it. I always like to give back. You can always tell the collectors from the non-collectors. The non-collectors go right after the Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and all the marquee players. And the collectors appreciate the indie stuff a little more and can recognize more books with a little more meat and substance to them. So it was really fun. But anyway, Johnny, my friend, these books are badass and they're definitely staying in the PC. They will not be going out for the 4th annual Stevie B comic giveaway. So these will go out. So here's a little tip for you guys, though. Speaking of, we'll do this again. We do this every episode until this damn thing's gone. And no problem, Johnny. Glad I can help. Still have a Stevie B mystery box to go out. So here's your little tip. I gave away all my filler books. So just throwing that out there. So there you go. So if I put out any more, you ain't gonna get any. I don't have no fillers to put in them. So there you go. But just for you guys, if anybody watches the replay of this or whatever, there's no addresses on there yet. I'm gonna drop the price of this thing for the holidays. We'll do it for $50 shipped. So if anybody's interested, $50 shipped. I guaranteed well above value at 65. So $50 shipped. There you go. So I'll throw that out there. If anybody watches the replay or whatever and wants to jump on it, there you go. You can hit me up in the comments and I'll get with you, or hit me up on Instagram. It's still Stevie B Comics. You can find me. on Instagram. But 30 minutes, that's what I tried to allot myself, and we got through it in 30 minutes. But man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Again, Johnny, thank you so much for these 2 books. These are absolutely fantastic. I love these. Love these. Definitely PC books for me, going in the PC. But anyway, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you got everything you want. Hope you got that Red Ryder BB gun. Didn't shoot your eye out. And all that other good stuff. But I'm going to get out of here. Got to wait for the plumber. Fix my busted ass pipes. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button on the way out. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you subscribe, comment, and do all those fun YouTube things we love for you to do. Thank you, Luis, for hanging out. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Biggie Shack. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, who else? My Comic Finds. And everybody that popped in, I appreciate it. That's going to do it for this one. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.